Hey everyone, Shabby here and welcome to our very first episode of Octane, the home of the Cruiserweights. We are live for our first episode here from Kansas City, and it's going to be a cracker, I promise you that. And we are going to start things off with a bang here, with two members of the throwback roster, Rey Mysterio Jr. and Pentagon Jr. taking on two guys as well from the Mayhem roster, Fenix and Drago. This is a fatal four-way Extreme Rules match. What a start to Octane. And here we go then, our first match on Octane. I'm looking forward to this one. This is going to be a cracker. We've got four of the best luchadors in the world taking on each other here in a match that's not for any gold or anything like that. It's simply just for sort of boosting the rankings or just momentum as well. It really could be a massive win for either of these four guys. And on his way out first, it is Drago. Somebody's missed the bit there with giving him the Ricky the Dragon Steamboat wings, I must admit, but this was the best looking Drago on the community creations at the moment. I'm a big fan of Drago. I quite like his work in Lucha Underground, and it's just different, isn't it? It's a very different look for a wrestler having this sort of dragon theme to him, and that's the one thing that I really like about Mexican wrestling. There is still these over-the-top gimmicks that are just really do keep you hooked, just basically on what the rest actually looks like. Let's admit, in WWE, everyone's being branded, well, the majority of people are being branded now as just plain simple people, which I don't mind as much, but I like every now and again just having this one outlandish gimmick, and Lucha Underground and AAA are absolutely full of those still. Good old Lucha Libre, eh? So all four of these guys will be disappointed they're not being considered this evening for the Cruiserweight Championship, but I think as time goes on, like I said, they'll all build up their momentum, they'll all get themselves up the ranking, depending on their victories. And I'm sure Drago is one of those men that we could see up there. And here comes Fenix, rocking a generic entrance. It's a bit of a shame. I might have to give Fenix an entrance and if I've got a bit of time. Where's my piece of paper? Got my piece of paper on my notes on the things I need to do after the first episodes. And I'm thinking a Fenix entrance is going to be top of that list, I think, because this is a little bit boring for Fenix. Yeah, I'm sure Fenix should be given a bit more of a high octane sort of, no pun intended, but a high octane sort of entrance. But it shouldn't matter too much. We know his in-ring ability is going to be fantastic here. We know he's going to do fantastically well. And guys like Drago, Rey Mysterio Jr. and Pentagon Jr. as well are going to have to sort of keep their eye out for this guy. He's a very accomplished wrestler, former Lucha Underground champion, and if that bit of his mask stops sort of slicing through his neck, it'd be a lot better. There you go, it's come on the back now, it's better. And there we go, that's the wings I was on about for Drago. It seems Rey Mysterio's got them on. I'll have to try and find him and give Drago wings. That's one of my jobs to do after this as well then. Drago wings. Rey Mysterio, I think this is, I've not got to Lucha Underground Season 3 yet, but I think this is what he goes into Lucha Underground Season 3. Goes into Rey Mysterio Dark and gets the wings and looks really cool. Looks really, really cool. And it'd be interesting to see exactly how he gets on in this match against some of the more younger luchadors. But you can never write off Rey Mysterio here. Absolutely immense talent that he is. And his experience factor could be what gives him the boost over some of these other guys. Such an amazingly full arena here for Octane, our full Cruiserweight show. And that's what we're giving the people. We are giving the people 4 fantastic shows. And that's why the rosters are all so big, just so we can make sure we've got enough talent to fill them all. And that's why we've got these 4 shows. It's a sort of it's a double-ended, it's sort of like a circle sort of thing, I suppose, if you look at it that way. We've got bigger rosters because we've got more shows, and we've got more shows because we've got bigger rosters. And I like it though. It gives us a lot of championships, a lot of time for people to get in the ring. And here comes one of my favourites. The man who was my 19th pick in the draft. Of course, it is Pentagon Jr. Man is an absolute... Oh, he's amazing. He was... I don't know, he came in Season 1 of Lucha Underground. He came in as what was supposed to be a heel role. And he's supposed to have continued that heel role into Season 2. But the fans sort of rejected the heelness and have just pushed him over as a face, basically. They've really got over with him. El Cero Miedo, which of course means zero fear in Spanish, I believe. And now this is a no disqualification, so Extreme Rules match. So I think that's going to very much help Pentagon Jr. because he loves the odd weapon here and there, doesn't he? As the bell goes and we are underway with our first ever match on Octane. And what do you think of the new arena? I've gone very... I seem to have gone for sort of colour schemes on every single show. Of course, Mayhem was red and black. Showdown was pink and white. Throwdown was green and black. And now here we got Octane being a sort of a purple and white as well. Which is... I've tried to stay away from the WWE colours. But at the same time, it's a bit difficult to really. Because I really wanted... I thought purple really suited this roster quite well. Yeah, let me know what you think about the arenas. I have spent a bit of time on these. I'm not going to lie, I don't think they're fantastic. I'm not the best at creating arenas, but I've done the best job I possibly could. And I'm happy with them. I think it's I think they're pretty good. Compared to what I could have done. Great wheelbarrow bulldog there by Rey Mysterio Jr. And I noticed that Rey's on his way to the outside. Is Rey looking for a weapon? I thought this would be more Pentagon Jr.'s way forward, but Rey looking for a weapon, but gets caught by Fenix. Rey now sending Fenix tripping him over. So what we'll do in this show normally is it will probably be a 3-match card normally. But because this is the first episode, it is going to be a 5-match card. We'll probably still leave it as a 5-match card, but I'll only show you the 3 and we'll have sort of 2 dark matches that will just sort of do probably bigger matches, maybe battle royals or 6-man tags, just to try and get everyone moving momentum-wise up or down. And then depending on how far they are up the card and how well they're doing, we'll obviously put them on the TV a bit more. That's not fixed though. I think a normal week will probably be 3 matches on this and 5 matches on Mayhem and Throwdown, but you never know. We'll see how we go on. We'll see how time goes. If I've got a bit of time, I'll record a full episode. If not, then I'll just stick to the 3 matches. But we'll see how time goes. Rey Mysterio now in control of Fenix in the ring, but just taking his eye off Fenix for that split second and allowing Fenix to get back up and catch him with that dragon screw. Now to the pin. 1. Only a 1 count. Now tonight we will crown our first Cruiserweight Tag Team Champions and our first Cruiserweight Champion as well. We will have in the main event this evening Will Ospreay as put forward by me from our Throwdown roster. And we have Kota Ibushi as put forward by PJ Toby's Mayhem roster. So 2 of the top Cruiserweights in the entire world going against each other for that championship. And again, for the Cruiserweight Tag Team Championships, gone very much to the same line. I have put forward, of course, Bullet Club's own the Young Bucks. And PJ Toby has put forward the American Wolves. Fenix just catching Rey Mysterio, and Rey was trying to get hold of that ladder. Now Fenix taking Rey up. Oh, dropping him in a suplex, but Rey's leg caught the ladder. Pentagon with the pin now, and Drago in the ring. It's only enough for a 2 count. Fenix now hopping over the top into... Oh, that was a clever move as well. Oh, no. It was a reversal. Pentagon reversing the backdrop into that Bulldog. Mysterio now sending Pentagon to the outside. I wonder if... See, like I said, I've not watched a lot of up-to-date... Lucha Underground. I'm still on Season 2 at the moment. I just don't know whether... I don't know whether... Rey Mysterio and Pentagon Jr. would work together nicely as a Cruiserweight team here. Both going for the dark theme by the looks of it. Pentagon dark and Rey Mysterio dark. Could be a way to go. Fenix and Drago could also team up. No reason why not. it's more Drago and Aerostar, isn't it? In Real Lucha Underground, they seem to have a good understanding, and it is Rey Mysterio alongside Prince Puma and El Dragon Azteca. Reverse DDT there on the outside by Pentagon Jr. Now remember, this is an Extreme Rules Fatal 4-Way match, but it does mean still that pinfalls and submissions must take place within the confines of the ring. As Pentagon Jr. baseball bat straight across the back of Fenix. Rey now sending Drago into the corner. Drago catches him though. And Drago with a green mist. Drago with a mist on Rey Mysterio. Now drags him into the middle of the ring. And that massive spiked DDT there by Drago. Could that be enough to finish off Rey Mysterio? Drago's not even going for the pin. He's taking a chance here to taunt the crowd. And now Drago looks to line up Rey Mysterio as Pentagon and Fenix still distracted on the outside. Drago taking Rey Mysterio up. Rey Mysterio reverses into a DDT and falls out to the outside of the ring. Rey Mysterio just probably trying to recoup a little bit of energy after being caught by that big green mist and trying to get the mist out of his eyes as well. But he does also have an equalizer as he slides back into the ring. Fenix on his way up to the top. Fenix with a Phoenix splash. Drago with a Saito suplex. Fenix now with a pin. Is Drago going to see it? Drago does see it. Oh, but he didn't go across Drago. I think he trusted Rey to kick out of that, but it's probably not the wisest thing for Drago to do. These tails on the mask don't seem to work too well, do they? They just seem to be glitching through people's bodies. Oh, you see Drago catching Fenix there as he climbs to the top, and now Drago with a pin. One. Only a 1 count. Drago trying to steal the victory there from Fenix. Rey Mysterio now sending Drago to the outside, crashing to the ground, and I think Drago actually landed on the baseball bat. It's now Fenix and Pentagon Jr. in the ring. Fenix climbing up to the top. Are we going to see a dive here, potentially? There it is. Oh, the big dive, and Fenix missed, though. Fenix went to the big dive. I think he might have broken his leg there. Whoa. That was crazy. I know Fenix looks very much glitched out there for a second. Suplex on the outside by Drago on Rey Mysterio. It's a great all Lucha Underground match here on our Cruiserweight show, Octane. We also have for you later on, we have Psychosis versus Juventud Guerrera in an old WCW old style match, I suppose. That's being representing Throwdown, of course. And we also have Tyler Bate versus Pete Dunne versus Dean Malenko in a triple threat match. I'm looking forward to that one. I think the styles are all going to match pretty well because they're all regarded as cruiserweights, but at the same time they're all a much more strong style, much more methodical submission style as well. So that's going to be an interesting match. And then, of course, like I said, we have the Tag Team Championship match between the American Wolves and the Young Bucks. And, of course, we have Kota Ibushi versus Will Ospreay for the Cruiserweight Championship in our main event here this evening. All 4 guys back in the ring. Pentagon swinging the baseball bat, but Rey Mysterio manages to get it off him, and Rey just throwing the weapon on the floor. Obviously, Rey not thinking that he needs the weapon, but he may do. Oh, Drago with a mist into the eyes of Fenix. And now Drago catching Pentagon Jr. from behind with that backbreaker. Both Rey Mysterio and Fenix are down. Can Drago get the victory? No, he can't. Pentagon Jr. kicks out. Kick in the back there by Drago on Pentagon. Drago taking Pentagon down. Sending Pentagon into the corner. Pentagon fights back. Oh, and Fenix just comes out of nowhere with that stiff clothesline in the corner. And these 4 guys really showing us some incredible wrestling here this evening. And I think we're going to see a lot of matches like this across probably all the rosters. These multi-man matches are great for getting a lot of people on the card at the same time and allowing people to really build up some massive momentum. Fenix there with a pin. Referee was unbelievably slow there. Unbelievably slow. Rey Mysterio now went for the Hurricanrana. Drago with a pin on Pentagon. Fenix notices and does break it up before the 3 count. Rey Mysterio now with that Hurricanrana. Fenix is on the middle rope. We've seen this before. 619 by Rey Mysterio. And a springboard splash as well. Drago in with a pin though on Pentagon Jr. Only enough for a 2 count. We see the first 619 of this brand new universe mode by Rey Mysterio. Nice kick there by Pentagon. But Drago reversing Rey Mysterio. Went for the Hurricanrana. Rey drops to the outside. Jawbreaker now by Pentagon on Drago. Pentagon hooking the arms. We've seen this before. Package power driver by Pentagon Jr. Fenix catching Pentagon. Pentagon now sending Fenix into the corner. Pentagon, he should have gone for the pin there on Drago while he had the chance. Needs the face by Fenix. Into a tornado. Head scissors takedown. Fenix now rolling up Drago, who'd been caught by that package power driver too. Rey's in, but Rey can't get there. Rey did get there in time. I think he also took the referee down as well at the same time. Not on purpose, but he did catch the referee. Rey now taking Fenix up onto that top turnbuckle. Drago looking for a reverse superplex. Landed on the referee again. Rey Mysterio. Wow, what's Rey looking for here? Nice move there by Rey Mysterio. I thought he was going to go for some sort of submission hold there, but no. Rey now into the pin. Pentagon slides into the ring. Can he get there in time? He doesn't need to as Drago kicks out on the brink of 2. And a zigzag there by Pentagon Jr. Bringing Rey Mysterio back up to his feet now. And Pentagon having a change of heart and goes after Drago instead. Pentagon bringing Drago back up to his feet. Looks like he was going to go for some sort of pump handle there, but Rey catching Pentagon from behind, sending Pentagon into the corner. Hoist him up high. Fenix with a snap suplex as Rey Mysterio looking to line Pentagon up. I don't think they've noticed what's going on behind them. They didn't. But luckily Drago kicked out after a 2. That's superb German suplex then by Rey Mysterio on Pentagon Jr. And now it's Rey. And Fenix in the ring. What is Rey looking for here? Oh, electric chair with a bridge. 2. Oh, it's only a 2 count. What a move that was. Rey almost trying to pull off the victory. Fenix fights back with the jawbreaker. Now sending Rey into the corner. Fenix slap on the chest. Looking for that Lucha Libre style arm drag takedown. She hits beautifully. Now Fenix rolling through. Kick to the side of the head of Pentagon Jr. Fenix drops into the pin, but Drago's back in the ring now. It's so difficult for anyone to get the win in this match because you've got to keep 3 opponents down at the same time. Drago with a mist right in the eyes of Fenix. And now there's a big DDT once again. Drago now, big slap. And a package flipping pile driver thingy. Drago, you got to go for a pin, my man. He does go for a pin. 1, 2. Oh no, it's only a 2. Oh my word, what a great way to start the show off with this Fatal 4-Way match. Rey Mysterio just launching Drago across the ring there. Pentagon hook in. Rey Mysterio up, beautiful move. I thought he might have kept that in for the pin, but obviously saw Drago getting back up to his feet and knew there was no point. Rey with a big uppercut though on Pentagon, and Drago come flying in there with a massive clothesline. Inseguri there by Pentagon. Drago with the flip pile driver. Catching Pentagon from behind. Fenix now sending Pentagon off the ropes. Oh, Pentagon with a pop-up pile driver. Over the top rope goes Pentagon. Drago knocks him off with that forearm. Now Drago onto the apron on the outside, and Rey was back up, and Rey catching Drago with a big forearm. Now Rey's up on the ropes, taunting away. as Fenix drops the outside. Looks like there's some unfinished business here with Pentagon. You'd think it would be wiser for Fenix to stay in the ring and try and fight off against Rey Mysterio. What a fatal four-way here to start things off on Octane. I know I've said it a few times already, but it is a cracking match. Elbow to the face there by Rey, and a leg drop as well. The weapons are everywhere. These guys are no wimps when it comes to the weapons. Kick to the side of the head of Rey Mysterio there by Fenix. Fenix now bringing Rey back up to his feet, but Rey with the arm drag playing possum. As Pentagon and Drago fight on the outside now, Rey in a homage to his good friend Eddie Guerrero. The three amigos, there's the second, keeps the grip, rolls the hip into the third of the suplexes. Fenix rolls to the outside. No, he doesn't. Fenix is back up to his feet now. Don't think Rey saw him though. Fenix went for the backdrop and Rey lands on his feet. Fenix now, this time sending Rey to the outside, crashing to the ground below. Pentagon is in the ring now, stalking Drago. Is Pentagon going to have enough here? There's the package power driver. Oh, Fenix hasn't noticed. He's dropped to the outside. Pentagon's got a chance here. 1, 2, and no! Oh my god, how the hell did Drago kick out of that? All these guys have taken such a beating in this match. How on earth are they still kicking out of big moves like package power drivers? I could never know that. Pentagon's becoming frustrated now. He's thinking exactly what it is he's going to need to do to win this match. Drago just sending Pentagon down. Rey with a big forearm, taking him down, and Rey with a big splash over the top rope as well. We don't see a lot of those dives on this game. When we do, they're generally spectacular, and that was there by Rey Mysterio on Drago. Rey sending Drago back into the ring, and Rey slides in as well. As my heater's collapsed again. That'll do it for now. This match is just a fantastic way to start off proceedings here. Pentagon, he's going to drop him on the chair. Oh my god, Pentagon just folded Drago up on the chair. Rey trying to take advantage of the Pentagon who had the back to him. Pentagon now sending Rey into the corner once again. And a big bulldog. Pentagon sending now Drago to the outside. It's just now Pentagon and Fenix in the ring. Fenix got to the outside of the base. No, he's bringing the baseball bat back in now. And Pentagon just avoided him. Fenix, oh, straight to the face of Pentagon Jr. with a baseball bat. And I don't know if Fenix has realised that Drago's back up at his feet, but Drago taking the chance to regain a little bit of energy. Wow, that was such a quick Hurricanrana, that was. Drago with the uppercut on Fenix. Drago gets sent up the apron now. Up the apron, up the ramp, shall I say. Fenix with a front chancery on Rey Mysterio. Oh, what a backbreaker that was by Fenix. Pentagon Jr. sending Fenix. Fenix tripped over the grounded Rey Mysterio, and now Pentagon is the only man up on his feet and going after Drago. Once again, he knows he's done some serious damage to Drago. One-legged running drop kick there by Pentagon on Drago. Well, Pentagon went for the back of Rey Mysterio and just missed him again. Rey now wheelbarrow bulldog. Rey really getting the crowd behind him. We know he's good at that. The ultimate face. Oh, stroke there by Pentagon Jr. Now Pentagon bringing Rey Mysterio back up to his feet, but Rey catches Pentagon with the jawbreaker. And Pentagon now with a sling blade. This match is insane. These four guys are insane. This could literally be an entire episode on its own, couldn't it really? There's the leg drop by Rey Mysterio on Pentagon Jr. Rey slides back in, as does Drago. Now 3 men in the ring. Remember, it's first pinfall or submission wins the match at this point in time. It's got to be anybody's. It just takes that one bit of luck of being in the ring in the right place at the right time, as Drago looking to hook the body of Rey Mysterio. Rey could tap here, but no, Pentagon's there to break it up. Fenix now sending Pentagon over the top rope. It's just Drago and Fenix in the ring. Can either Drago or Fenix finish this one off? No, Fenix drops the outside. I don't know why. Come on, Fenix. Use your AI. Use your AI. You can see there's only you and Drago left in the ring. It was your chance to try and get a pinfall there at least. Kicks the back there by Pentagon. Into Drago. Drago misses a dropkick, and Pentagon there with another zigzag on the outside. Really doing some serious damage to each other in this match, these guys, aren't they? Tornado head scissors takedown by Drago. And again, Drago went for that quick roll-up, but saw Rey Mysterio, decided against it. Drago now sending Mysterio into the corner. Mysterio fighting back with a back elbow. Oh, Mysterio has Drago exactly where he wants him. I thought he might have gone for a 619, but instead just flips over the top and catching that big right hand. Rey with a sit-out spinebuster. And now Fenix. Beautiful bit of movement there by both these guys. And it's Rey in control, but Fenix catches him in the front chancery. This is the chance. Both the other opponents are outside the ring down. Fenix, can he go for the pin here after Hurricanrana? No, he's not going to. Just backs into the corner, trying to regain a little bit of energy here. Fenix bringing Rey Mysterio back up to his feet. Into the corner he goes. And Fenix looking for this Lucha Libre style arm drag takedown again. He does, sending Rey across the ring. Drago now sending Pentagon to the outside, and great moonsault by Fenix. Fenix, go for the pin. Go for the pin, Fenix. Fenix doesn't go for the pin. He drops the outside instead. He should have gone for the pin on Rey Mysterio when he had the chance. Fenix may have just wasted a great opportunity here to win the match. You see Rey staying down for a good 10 seconds there. Fenix, Pentagon. Oh, with an arm breaker. Wow, see, that's the move that Pentagon uses after his matches to really inflict extra pain to his opponents. Fenix now with that head scissors takedown onto Rey Mysterio. Fenix and Pentagon Jr. fighting once again. Arm drag takedown. This match has been amazing. I can't believe it's lasted almost half an hour, this match now. Drago catching Fenix. Fenix dropping to the ground outside, and Pentagon Jr. not even noticing Drago there, and he looks to go out and continue the assault on Fenix. This match does not look like it's ever going to end, does it, at this rate? These four guys all so desperate to be known as the man who got the first victory here on Octane. They're just continuing on. Running forearm smash there by Drago. Sling blade by Pentagon. A big boot in the gut there by Rey Mysterio Jr. And I'm starting to come around to the idea of potentially having a Pentagon Jr. and Rey Mysterio tag team in this Octane roster. They just seem to, the attires and the styles seem to be matching up quite nicely. I'm up for that. I don't know what you guys think. What do you think about that one? Like I said, I've not seen much of the up-to-date Lucha Underground. That might be a case already. Great pump handle bomb there by Pentagon Jr. Now Drago catching Pentagon. Snap suplex. Drago's going to drop into the pin here. Rey Mysterio. Can Drago steal the win away from Pentagon too? And no. Oh my god, no. How? How is that not a win? How on earth was that not a win there for Drago? My god, these guys have got some incredible resilience here. Drago, there's the flip power driver. Now this has got to be it. Drops into the pin once again. Both Pentagon and Fenix are down. 1, 2. Oh my god, Rey Mysterio, what are you doing to us? What are you doing to us, Rey? How have you just kicked out of 2 guys' finisher maneuvers? Talking of finisher maneuvers, Pentagon. Package power driver on Fenix. Pentagon, but instead of pinning Fenix, he tried to steal the victory from Drago on Rey Mysterio. And Drago, if Drago can take Pentagon out of this, he could get the pin over Fenix. Fenix just took a big move. Drago now. Acai Moonsault onto Rey Mysterio. What a fantastic move. Wow, these guys really going all out in this first episode. They know how important a victory is to get ahead of these other 3 guys in the rankings. This is killing me, this. My voice is going to go soon. And we still got 4 matches after this as well. My God. Jawbreaker by Fenix on Drago. Drago trips over the ladder. Fenix runs across and catches Rey Mysterio Jr. with a neckbreaker. And Rey returns though with that slam into the ground there on Fenix. Pentagon sending Drago right into the ring post. And now a leg drop there by Rey Mysterio on Fenix on the apron. Rey Mysterio looks to be looking for a submission. He does. Locks in the cattle mutilation there, Rey Mysterio. Pentagon Jr. Pentagon Jr., you need to do something here, mate. This could be the end of the match, Pentagon. You don't want this to end like this. Pentagon is just dancing around. And Drago does make it back into breaking. Not quite sure why Pentagon was refusing to break that submission. Rey Mysterio looking for the sunset flip bomb on Pentagon. He's going to keep it for the pin. Drago is incapacitated in the corner but does break out as soon as it gets to a 1 count. My God, this match has gone forever. But this could be someone's chance now. Only 2 guys up. There's the mist by Drago on Rey Mysterio, but Rey Mysterio no-sells it completely. Drago, though, with the jawbreaker. And now, the round the world, I thought he was going to roll him up there for the pin. He does now go in for the pin. Pentagon and Fenix are down. 1, 2. Oh, my God. I'm just face-palming here. I don't know what's going to end this. The thing is that there's a fine line on this game about having a fantastic match and just having a match that goes too long. And at the moment, we're getting pretty close to just having a match that just goes too long. I'm sure we are. It has been a fantastic match so far, but there's just these little tiny AI issues that really just stop it in a place where it could be a fantastic finish. They just ever so slightly stop. Fenix now, Russian leg sweep on Pentagon on the steel ramp. This match has just been absolutely insane, hasn't it, though? Our first ever match on Octane, and we've really started things off with a bang. So far, all of our first shows have been fantastic, but I think this one has the potential to really go all the way. Running Bulldog there by Fenix in the ring on Rey Mysterio Jr. Now Drago and Pentagon are really out of the way. So if either Fenix or Rey Mysterio can get themselves a finisher maneuver here, that could be the end of the match. Fenix sending Rey over the top, but Fenix now sunset flip bomb off the apron to the outside. My God. My God, how are these guys even walking, let alone still competing after this half an hour craziness of just spot after spot after spot. Some amazing moves. Drago has spat out so many mists, he must be getting close to dehydrating. Fenix now leg drop on Drago. And it's only Fenix and Rey up on his feet as well. Fenix catching Rey into a neck break, and again it's only Fenix back up on his feet. Pentagon Jr. joining Rey Mysterio now, catching Rey Mysterio into that zigzag once again on the outside. Doing some damage to Rey's back. Rey though playing possum, catching Pentagon with a jawbreaker. Now sending Pentagon into the ring. Are we ever going to find a winner to this match? That is the question now. It's just been going forever. These 4 guys, like I said, so desperate to be known as the person who got the first victory on Octane that they're just giving it their all. Oh my God. That arm breaker by Pentagon. Rey's head hit the ladder, the chair on the ground. That could be all. Oh, it's not. It's only a 2. Just the way that Pentagon brought Rey Mysterio down, his face went straight into that chair. Rey Mysterio now with that Hurricanrana. I think he was trying to hook him on the middle rope, but it wasn't very well placed. Rey now looking for that inverted style surfboard. The bow and arrow. And Drago's trying to break it up, and finally Drago does manage to force Ray to break it. It took a couple of big punches to the gut though. There goes Ray over the top. And forearm now. Fenix catching Drago, sends him into the corner. This is a chance for Fenix or Drago to win the match, as both the other guys are down on the outside. Drago with a kick in the back of that massive right hand. Drago, go for the pin, Drago. Why are you not going for the pin? Such a retarded game sometimes, isn't it? Look how long Fenix has been down. Drago could have won the game there. He could have won the match. But instead of concentrating on the guy who was in the ring and pinnable, he's decided to go after one of the other guys on the outside. And that's come back to backfire on him, as he's the only guy on the floor now. And now Pentagon and Rey Mysterio slide into the inside as Fenix continues his assault on Drago on the outside. Pentagon with that arm drag takedown again, dropping Ray on that chair. These four guys, I just don't know what it's going to take to finish this match off. Great move there by Pentagon, just slamming the knee of Ray into the mat, knowing that that's going to affect his arsenal. Pentagon went for the drop kick in the back, but Ray avoids it. I just don't know how these four guys are still going. I really don't. This speed and everything of this match to continue to be going on still, it's amazing. As Ray now just slams the face of Pentagon into the mat. We've seen that a few times. Pentagon catching that knee that he dropped his weight on earlier. Oh, Pentagon now hooking the arms. Drago and Fenix on the outside. Oh, and Rey Mysterio has reversed the package power driver. Just when you think you're going to get to it. Why? Why is Rey Mysterio changing? Oh, God, I don't know. I don't know, 2K. I just don't know. There is the Hurricanrana, but again, Pentagon not close enough to the ropes, but it might still be enough. Damage has been done. And Rey Mysterio does get the victory. Wow, what a match. That has gone nearly 35, 40 minutes, that match. That was insane. Absolutely insane. I'm hoping that's not too long. But it was a really good match, and what a way to start off Octane. We've still got 4 matches left for you this evening. 4 matches. And I'm hoping they're not all going to be 40 minutes long. And we have 2 championship matches for you as well. And here is our second match of the evening. It is going to be a full throwdown match as we see Psychosis taking on Juventud Guerrera. And here we go. Psychosis versus Juventud Guerrera. A match very much plucked from mid-90s WCW, and here we go. I'm looking forward to this. Of course, both these guys are on my roster throwdown. And both top quality wrestlers as well. See, both Psychosis and Juventud both rocking. Not a lot of wrestlers rock horns anymore, do they? It's like a cross of Jushin Liger and the Hurricane. I don't know why the Hurricane. It just looks a bit like, it's that thing on his chest. I mean, it looks a bit like a Hurricane. All those guys in the crowd with exactly the same movement. They've really practiced that. And here comes Juventud Guerrera. Again, both these guys from mid-90s WCW. 2 of the top cruiserweights in the company at the time, of course, alongside the likes of Malenko, Rey Mysterio, even Chris Jericho, Jushin Liger at the time as well. I don't think Juvi's got an entrance either, has he, by the looks of it? I'm still trying to get over that last match. It was a hell of a long one, wasn't it? It was a hell of a long one. It might not be as long as I think because I'm looking at the time now, but we had the fireworks, we had the loading screens, we had the entrances. It might not be that bad. It might have been about a half-an-hour match, but still, it was a hell of a match, wasn't it? So many big spots as well. And we still have another triple threat match to come for you this evening. After this one, we'll see Pete Dunne versus Tyler Bate versus Dean Malenko. That's going to be another cracker, that one. So here we go then. Psychosis versus Juventud Guerrera live here from Octane. Both guys from the Throwdown roster. And we're starting off in a very slow fashion for these two cruiserweights. A clean break there between the two. Psychosis now with the elbow in the back of the head, now catching Juventud with a backbreaker. Yeah, so Octane will of course be the home, like I said, of the cruiserweights. We'll see a lot of fast-paced matches, just like the last one, of course. And we'll see a lot of multi-man matches as well, I think, just to try and keep everybody fresh and on the TV as much as possible. I know that's a bit of a contradiction, isn't it? But, you know, we want to try and make sure we don't fixate on one person like WWE seem to. Basically, we're not going to push Roman Reigns beyond belief and then get annoyed when nobody seems that happy about it. Psychosis now sending Juvi into the ropes, but Juvi comes back and Psychosis catches him there in the wheelbarrow German suplex. Uppercut there by Juvi. Boot into the gut and a spinning neckbreaker on Psychosis. So far, Juvi in full control of this match now. On his way to the top turnbuckle, which is where these two guys do their best work. Oh, great moonsault there. Almost reminiscent of Alexa Bliss's Sparkle Splash. Had that sort of rotation in the air. Now locking in a camel clutch. Not really what you'd expect to see from the cruiserweights, but you never know. There's a strength again shown by Psychosis. He gets back up to his feet and just lands back first on to Juvi. These shoulder pads they've got on Psychosis are a little bit dodgy, aren't they? I understand what they're trying to do, but it just looks a bit dodgy, doesn't it? I don't know. I can see what they're trying to do with it. Psychosis now taking Juvi up. Oh, into a flat front suplex. And now Psychosis going in for the first pin of the match. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Drop kick to the back of the head there by Psychosis on Juvi now. Now just stamping on the back as well. Psychosis do a little bit of hurdling. Now up to the top rope. He goes. And he stays perched though as Juventud makes his way back up to his feet. Psychosis got something planned here. He caught him just about. Not quite sure how much he got him though. Probably not as much as he really wanted to. There's the pin there by Psychosis. 1, 2. Only a 2 count still. Psychosis now locking in the head scissors, some big elbows to the forehead of Juventud Guerrera. Psychosis brings Juvi back up to his feet. Takes him up. Oh, wow. Wow, that was vicious there by Psychosis. Went for the alley-oop. And Juventud landed sort of neck first across that turnbuckle, but seems to be okay. He's back up and he's going for the pin now on Psychosis, but it's only enough for a 1 count. Juvi went for the dropkick to the back of Psychosis, but Psychosis avoids it, back up to his feet now. Sending Juvi into the corner. Psychosis now hoisting Juvi up. What's he going for here? Looks to be going for a Super Falcon Arrow. Beautiful move there by Psychosis. Now drops into the pin once again on Juvi. 1, 2. Oh, almost a 3 count. It's getting closer and closer. Psychosis up top once again with a big leg drop, and that could be game, set, match, but instead of going for the pin, oh no, he does go for the pin. He went for that 1 extra stomp. I just had an insult to injury. 2 and 3, and Psychosis picks up the victory here over Juventud Guerrera with that big clothesline. Clothesline? Leg drop. Where'd I get clothesline from? I don't bloody know. So a great win there for Psychosis. He starts off his Octane career with a victory. And so far, who won the last one? Drago won the last match, didn't he? No, Rey Mysterio won it. So far, 2 matches, both won by myself. Of course, this match was Throwdown versus Throwdown, so I can't take all the credit. But yeah, I'm looking to see if we can get hold of the 2 Cruiserweight Championships. That's what I'm looking forward to. Hopefully, the Young Bucks and Will Ospreay can do me a good job here today. And here is our next match. It is going to be Pete Dunne versus Tyler Bate versus Malenko in a triple threat match. And here we go. A chance to see some of the British talent here in this universe mode. And here comes Tyler Bate, the man who is the first ever United Kingdom champion in real life. And I'm going to say right now that I'm not jumping on the bandwagon. I had Tyler Bate down to be in our universe mode for quite some time before the UK tournament was ever sort of mentioned. I had Tyler Bate and Trent Seven as Mustache Mountain to be in our universe mode. So I'm not jumping on any bandwagons. I think WWE jumped on my bandwagon. They always seem to. And I really like Tyler Bate. He's a man that I've met a few times. Watched him quite a lot in his early career. And now he has the opportunity in our new universe mode to show exactly what he does have. And another man who I had down to be in our new universe mode way before WWE announced the UK tournament. And that, of course, is Pete Dunne. Now, this is a man that I had down as my favourite to win the tournament for quite some time. Where is Pete Dunne? There he is. Yeah, I had this man down as my favourite to win the tournament for quite some time, to be brutally honest with you. And I was pretty sure after the first night that he was definitely going to win. After he attacked the guy, I was pretty sure that Pete Dunne was an absolute shoo-in to win the tournament. However, it never quite went that way. But I'm pretty sure here in our universe mode, Pete Dunne, the Cruiserweight, can really show exactly what he can do. And it's not just going to be here on Octane. I intend to use Pete Dunne quite a bit on Throwdown as well. I'm a big fan. I really am a big fan of Pete Dunne. And I think if he's booked in the right way, he could really be a success here for us in this universe mode. I think this entrance is actually really, really good for Pete Dunne. I think the whole core of Pete Dunne is absolutely fantastic. The face is spot on. The attire is spot on. And he's looking for some retribution, I suppose, over Tyler Bate, who defeated him in the United Kingdom tournament final. And of course, the third and final man in this match is going to be, again, representing my brand Throwdown, Malenko. I think, again, I've gone very much... I need to stop doing this. I've gone very much over the top with my own guys, haven't I? I've used... well, the last match was Psychosis versus Juventud were both my guys. In this match, there's Pete Dunne and Malenko are both mine. And of course, Tyler Bate is PJ Tovey's. And the next 2 matches are completely even, of course, because they are for the championships, and we really want to give opportunities to everybody to win those belts. Malenko. I think this is a really good match, actually, because I think all 3 of these guys have very similar sort of styles. They're all regarded as cruiserweights because of their size. However, their style of wrestling is much more of a sort of bruiserweight style, if you look at the Pete Dunne gimmick. The bruiserweight, that's how everyone seems to be. So this should be interesting. The bell goes underway straight away. Pete Dunne with a slap into the face of Tyler Bate. Took him up there for a butterfly powerbomb, but Tyler Bate fights back, and you see Malenko using his experience now, knowing the best thing to do is just to drop back and let these 2 guys take it out on each other. He's going to pick his spot, I think. Great set of suplexes here by Malenko. 2, and then looking for a third now on Tyler Bate, and he hits it, and Pete Dunne now getting up and taunting the crowd. And Malenko definitely at the moment is really trying to show these two guys a lesson or two about how to be a cruiserweight. Of course, I'm pretty sure Malenko was a cruiserweight before either these two guys were alive, to tell the truth. What was he? Early to mid 90s, wasn't he? Malenko. He's ECW and WCW days, and Tyler Bate is 19, which means Tyler Bate would have been born around about 98, 99. Which means it's a very good chance here that Malenko was a Cruiserweight champion before these two guys were even born. That is crazy, isn't it? That is pretty damn crazy. Tyler Bate comes in and catches Pete Dunne from behind with that neckbreaker. Now Bate up on the top rope. We didn't see much of his high-flying ability in the UK tournament. That's maybe why, because he's completely missed and landed flat on his backside. Great German suplex there by Pete Dunne. And I'm thinking about the Pete Dunne Malenko tag team, you know. Well, if we can find a heel, heel high flyer, we could do flips and forearms. I did originally have flips and forearms down as a tag team, having Pete Dunne and Mark Andrews, but myself and PJ Toby just didn't think that it made sense, because as much as they were a tag team, at the moment we want to be using them both in different places in the card. One's a cruiserweight, one's a face and one's a heel. Oh, Pete Dunne went for the diving clothesline, and Tyler Bate caught him in that power slam, and Tyler Bate catching Malenko with a DDT, and Tyler Bate's really been impressive here. I wonder whether Tyler Bate and Jack Gallagher could be a good tag team. Or Tyler Bate's already in the tag team, of course, and Mustache Mounting alongside Trent Seven. But Trent does not qualify as a cruiserweight. So you'll see the cruiserweights, you'll see the Mustache Mountain tag team, but only on Mayhem. And Tyler Bate will be very much a single star over here on Octane. I'm thinking that Malenko would really take a guy like Pete Dunne under his wing, wouldn't he? Pete Dunne just slamming his knee into the face of Malenko. Monkey flip there by Malenko on Tyler Bate. Great butterfly powerbomb by Malenko, but Pete Dunne was there. Pete Dunne now bringing Malenko into the middle of the ring, looking for a fisherman suplex, but Malenko fights free. Big right hand to the side of the face of Pete Dunne, and a German suplex by Malenko, and Malenko is really schooling these guys when he gets a chance, but Tyler Bate straight across the ring with that neckbreaker. And now Tyler Bate just trying to, just tweaking the body of Malenko, taking his body in ways it should never really go. Tyler Bate, big right hand into that half Nelson style, Nelson slam, I suppose. Malenko sending Bate over the top of his shoulders now. Pete Dunne with a right hand. Pete Dunne now taking Malenko up and drops him gut first across that top rope. Pete Dunne is so good at using his environment as a weapon. And Pete Dunne now is lining up. Malenko catches him there in the stroke. Tyler Bate's down. This could be the end. 1, 2. Oh, and Tyler Bate just got there in time to break that pin up. Just got there in time. Pete Dunne now. Massive powerbomb on Malenko. Now Pete Dunne going up to the top. Moonsault. He's actually dived over the top of Tyler Bate as Malenko rolled out the way anyway. Tyler Bate getting around the back of Malenko. German suplex. And this is a very different match to what we've seen so far. Like I said, 3 very good technical wrestlers, but all fall into the Cruiserweight division. Tyler Bate almost got the free count there. Almost. Bate now bringing Malenko up and hooks him in. No, I thought he was going to go for a suplex with Malenko. Fights free. Malenko with a double chops across. Tyler Bate fights back with the forearm as Pete Dunne comes back into the ring. And Pete Dunne now crucifix bomb on Malenko. Oh, and Tyler Bate, that big kick in the gut and an uppercut as well, showing his strong English striking style. Tyler Bate now, Saito suplex, middle of the ring, dropping Pete Dunne on the back of his neck. There's the pin. Is it enough? 1, 2. Oh, and again, Tyler Bate. He's been the closest one to getting the 3 count in this match, I must say. Oh, big kick to the side of the head there by Pete Dunne. Tyler Bate did not see that coming. Now Pete Dunne drops into the pin himself. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Straight jacket German there by Malenko. Bridges as well. Tyler Bate's out of it. Oh, Malenko almost stole the victory. What a match this has been between these 3 guys. Really has the experience of Malenko. The sheer arrogance of Pete Dunne. And the youthfulness of Tyler Bate. Bate now taking Malenko up. There's the pin. And now rolls it through into the Boston Crab. And he taps out. Tyler Bate has won the match. Tyler Bate has won the match by making Malenko tap out. Pete Dunne, as you can see, is not happy. Tyler Bate, what a victory for him. What a victory for him. It means this year now then Tyler Bate has not only won the UK tournament, but he's also won his very first match here in our WWE 2K17 Universe mode. His first match here on the Cruiserweight show that is Octane. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be a big future for this lad in our Universe mode as well. Like I said, he is part of Mustache Mounting over on our Mayhem roster. And he is also going to be a singles competitor here over on the Cruiserweight show of Octane. And here we go for our 4th match of the evening and our first championship match of the evening. Who will be crowned our inaugural Cruiserweight Tag Team Champions? Will it be the American Wolves, Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards? Or will it be the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson? And it also looks like Adam Cole has made his way here to cheer on the Young Bucks from ringside. And here we go. Where's the entrance gone? Huh? Something's gone wrong here. They seem to have... okay. We seem to have lost the entrance of both these guys. Not quite sure what happened there. But we're in now. We're in. It's not a major problem. Starting things off by looks of it with Matt Jackson and Eddie Edwards in the ring. Adam Cole is at ringside. It'll be interesting to see if he has any impact on the match at all. Of course, it is the American Wolves representing Mayhem over on PJ Toby's brand. And, of course, the Young Bucks are representing my own brand, Throwdown, as part, of course, of Bullet Club. Bullet Club didn't have the best of times in our first night. Of course, apart from Adam Cole did get a good victory over Kyle O'Reilly in our opening match of the evening. However, Cody Rhodes was unsuccessful in a fatal 4-way for the television championship. And Kenny Omega was unsuccessful in the 6-man elimination chamber match for the Throwdown Championship as well. Of course, the Throwdown Championship was won by Kevin Owens. Which was, well, I wouldn't say I was surprised, but the people who were in that match, we had Tanahashi, Okada, Omega, Chris Jericho, Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins. It could have been anybody, and I was a little bit, I don't know, I didn't think I would be surprised, but at the same time, I was surprised, if that makes sense. Doesn't make sense, does it? I don't make sense in general, I don't think. So far the Bucks are in control. This would be nice to see the Bucks with the championships, because it'll be, obviously, for my brand. We'll see quite a lot of the Bucks then. We're going to see quite a lot of the Bucks anyway, don't get me wrong, but... Matt Jackson now pulling Eddie Edwards, David Richards, sorry, away from the ropes. And in comes Nick Jackson. So Adam Cole, will he have any impact on this match? The Young Bucks didn't have much of an impact on Adam Cole's match the other night on Throwdown, which I'm a little bit surprised about. I thought they might have done. There's David Richards now sending Nick Jackson to the outside. And Richards is going for it here. Oh, over the top rope and just flattening Nick Jackson on the outside. A big dive here. This is Octane. This is the home of the dives. And you see how important it is to both of these teams to win these tag team championships if they can. Freak out now as David Richards just stamping on the face of Nick Jackson. Oh, just runs straight through Nick Jackson as well. Referee's up to a 4 count as David Richards continues the assault on Nick Jackson on the outside. Now David does throw Nick Jackson back into the ring, knowing that it's important to win this one. We don't want a double count out because this could be a brand new championship for either of these two teams. Kick in the chest there by Eddie Edwards. I think these calls are very good actually. I'm not overly keen on the Young Bucks, but it is the best ones on there. But the American Wolves I think are very, very good. The attires are spot on. I think the faces are pretty good as well. Eddie Edwards now sent into the corner of the Wolves, but... Sorry, Eddie Edwards sending Nick Jackson into the corner of the Wolves. And remember, we do have one more match left for you after this one, our main event of the evening. And that is going to be for another one of our championships. It will be for the Cruiserweight Championship, and it is Will Ospreay representing Throwdown versus Kota Ibushi representing Mayhem. Arm drag takedown there by Eddie Edwards. Now into the pin, 1. Only a 1 count. Big clubbing blow to the back of the head there by Eddie Edwards, now bringing Nick Jackson back up to his feet, now sends him into the corner of the Wolves. And again, Nick Jackson fights free. I mean, it looks like Eddie and Davey are trying to go for something there, but every time they get close enough, Eddie Edwards just seems to break free. And a super kick there by Nick Jackson. That is what the guys are known for, their super kicks. Here comes the pin, 1. Only a 1 count. David Richards was able to get across and break that one up. And David Richards now with a Saito suplex, trying to allow his partner Eddie Edwards to get a little bit of composure back. But it is Nick Jackson who is again first back up to a kneeling base and back up onto his feet now as well. Nick Jackson just staring David Richards down as he comes across and tags in his brother Matt Jackson. Matt now sending Eddie Edwards into the corner. Wow, you saw David Richards there going for, Eddie Edwards going for a ace crusher. Matt Jackson fights him away. Now Matt Jackson with the Salida del Sol hooks the legs in for the pin, but it's right next to David Richards, who comes in with a massive boot into the face of Matt Jackson. Matt now taking Eddie Edwards up onto his shoulders, rolls it through. Just drags him away. A bit further away from David Richards, probably looking to continue the assault, but trying to make sure David Richards cannot get involved in this. Wrenching the head of Eddie Edwards, are slamming him back of the head first into the mat. There we go, Eddie now just tripping Matt Jackson over. Eddie with a forearm. David now catching Matt Jackson, brings him across, but Matt Jackson fighting back with that takedown. And a clever move there by Matt Jackson, hooking the arm behind the back of David Richards before slamming him down onto the back of his own arm. That's a painful move, that is, because there's a lot of weight being dropped on your own arm there. David Richards with a big uppercut. Now looking for a neck breaker onto the knee of David Richards. And we are over an hour on this episode now. It's only a 5-match card. How are we over an hour? Like I said, these first set of episodes are going to be longer. From now on, they will get a little bit shorter. But I really want to make sure the first set were special. And these have definitely been special episodes, I think. Tombstone power drive by Matt Jackson. Dragging Davey away from the ropes. There's the pin. 1, 2... Oh, David Richards kicked out. Wow. Eddie Edwards was struggling on the apron. I don't even think he noticed there was a pin going on Eddie. He was struggling to try and get his energy back. Nick Jackson's in now. Went for the stomp on David Richards, but David Richards avoids it. But Nick catches him with a forearm. Nick Jackson Placing Davey across that middle rope. And now doing absolutely nothing with him. Come on, Nick, do something. Well, I don't know what's wrong with the AI of this game sometimes. It's just so basic, isn't it? Look at it. Yeah. You've got to do better next year, 2K. What a headbutt there by Davey Richards. Now Nick Jackson sending Davey Richards into the corner. Oh, great diving clothesline there. Nick Jackson just sending him straight into it. Matt Jackson now with the pin. 1, 2. That's only a 2 count. And at the moment, it looks to me like these Cruiserweight Tag Team Championships are going to be coming back to Throwdown. On Showdown, it was very even. And the the Women's Tag Team Championships came to Throwdown. Whereas the Women's Junior Heavyweight belt has gone to Mayhem. And is the same thing going to happen here? Or is one of these two rosters going to get a complete whitewash? Tornado DDT, and Dave Richards has been busted open. Matt Jackson. Oh, super kick right in the face of Davey Richards. That could finish him off. But Matt Jackson does not go for the pin. Looks to continue the insult and the injury. Oh, but Davey Richards fighting back with that head scissors takedown. And I'm dropping a boot right in the face of Matt Jackson as well. You can't write off the American Wolves here. We saw that on Throwdown the other day when Chris Hero and JT Dunne were dominating the tag team match, but still Tommy End and Michael Dante managed to come out on top and win the belts. Davey Richards now. Package pile driver on Matt Jackson. Richards pulling Jackson away from the ropes. Needs to go for the pin. What's he doing here? Why is he not gone for the pin? Momentum is more important than the pin, obviously. Face buster there by Davey Richards. If he can go for the pin now, he might still have a chance. But no, Matt Jackson got out. Davey Richards, you've got to go for the pin after the package pile driver. And Matt Jackson, you've got to not go for a taunt when your opponent's up behind you. That was stupid. German suplex there by Davey Richards straight across the ring. And again, Adam Cole just getting in the head of Davey Richards. We know that Adam Cole and Davey Richards have got a history together. Of course, in places like PWG and Ring of Honor, and even across in CZW, these guys have fought across the world. Matt Jackson now, forearm into the face. Dragging Davey Richards in. Looking for a sunset flip bomb. He's got it as the pin. 1, 2, 3. Tag Team Champions crowned. Cruiserweight Tag Team Champions crowned, and the belts are coming to Throwdown. Get in there, my son. I'm not being biased, but this is good. I like this. Adam Cole, you see Adam Cole's the light there. Bullet Club finally do have gold, and it is in the shape of the Cruiserweight Tag Team Championships. And there they are. The Young Bucks bringing home the gold. Bullet Club having the best of weeks, like I said earlier on. Kenny Omega unsuccessful in his attempt at the Throwdown Championship. Cody Rhodes unsuccessful in his attempt to get the United States Championship. But the Tag Team Cruiserweight Championships are in the hands of the Young Bucks. And here we go. Here is our main event of the evening for the Cruiserweight Championship. We have Will Ospreay representing Throwdown versus Kota Ibushi representing Mayhem. And here we go. The following match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the SWE Cruiserweight Championship. Introducing first, representing Chaos and representing Throwdown, Will Ospreay. This is the man I put forward, the man who on our episode of Throwdown the other day defeated Ricochet one-on-one. Proved to me that he is really the man who I need to push forward towards this Cruiserweight Championship. Was part of my second draft pick in Chaos. And what an overpowered stable Chaos is, really. To get Kazuchika Okada, Tomohiro Ishii, Will Ospreay, and Roppongi Vice. It's an incredible pick. Of course, my first was Bullet Club. My second was Chaos. And so far, Bullet Club has come up trumps me this evening with the Young Bucks winning the Cruiserweight Tag Team Championships. And can Will Ospreay join them and win me the Cruiserweight Championship? Or will it be going back to Mayhem with Kota Ibushi? Of course, Kota Ibushi was a man we had in our previous Universe mode and actually defeated Shinsuke Nakamura in our finale WrestleMania pay-per-view to win the United States Championship. And now, after winning the championship in the last match of the last Universe mode, can he win a championship in his first match of the new Universe mode? That is the question. And what a match this would be. I don't think this match has ever happened before. I may be wrong, but I don't think it has happened yet. But I'm sure it must be on the horizon at some point. I don't know whether Kota Ibushi has got any ambitions in going back into New Japan. I think he's very happy being an independent wrestler at the moment, Kota Ibushi. He gets the best of both worlds, doesn't he? He's worked a bit of New Japan here and there. He's worked a bit of WWE here and there. And of course, he's got indie shows across the world as well. I think he's actually been announced for an indie show in the UK recently, which would be pretty cool. I don't know if I can go there, though. But yeah, I think it's pretty much a trek for me. But it might just be worth it. Now this is going to be an incredible match. Like I said, Will Ospreay defeated Ricochet a few days ago on Throwdown. And now he has a chance to take it up to the next level and win the Cruiserweight Championship here. That's what it's for. The referee holds the belt up high as we move into our main event. Will Ospreay versus Kota Ibushi. The bell goes and we are underway. Which one of these two men can take the early advantage? Looks like it's Will Ospreay there with a butterfly suplex. Ospreay now bringing Ibushi back up to his feet, but Ibushi catches him with that uppercut and now looking for a front slam there, but Ospreay slides out into a reverse DDT. Now a standing moonsault there by Ospreay on Kota Ibushi. And now Ospreay, like I said on Throwdown, he's playing a heel at the moment, I believe, currently. And not quite sure how that suits his role in Chaos, who are predominantly a face faction. But you can see he's got that little aspect about him there by taking the top off the turnbuckle pad there. I don't know, I'm sure you can still climb a turnbuckle with a pad taken off the top, can't you? I'm pretty sure you can. Ibushi now bringing Ospreay back up, but Ospreay playing possum, taking Ibushi down. And now a big kick to the calf as well. Ibushi fighting back, still holding that leg. See the pain that kick to the calf inflicted there by Ospreay. Oh, short brainbuster there by Kota Ibushi, the man who was knocked out in the semi-finals of the Cruiserweight Classic for WWE. Although I believe he would have won. If he'd signed a contract, he would have won that easily. Great drop kick there by Ibushi, sending Will Ospreay to the outside. Ospreay now with the arm drag takedown. I'm sure Ricochet will be somewhere watching this. He'll want another opportunity at Will Ospreay, even more so if there's a Cruiserweight Championship there as well. I think we'll see a lot of the Cruiserweight Championship here on Octane. I don't think it's going to be... It's not going to be a belt that's defended every week, but then again, it's not going to be a belt that's going to be held back for pay-per-views at the same time. I want to try and stop that. I don't want to end up with just championships being defended at pay-per-views. I want to try and improve some of our weekly shows as well by having this excitement. Ospreay now sending Kota Ibushi into the ring. Big stamp on the back of Ibushi, and now Ospreay making his way up onto that top turnbuckle. Ibushi slowly getting back up to his feet though. Will Ospreay stays up and lands a Meteora. Wow, I do like a good Meteora. It's not a move that a lot of people use, but when it hits, it looks really good just coming down with them knees. Great DDT there by Will Ospreay. Kota Ibushi's middle of the ring now, and Ospreay up on the middle rope, just taunting away at the crowd. Might not be the best idea, as Ibushi slowly getting back up to his feet, but Ospreay does manage to continue to take the advantage with another reverse DDT. Ospreay up to the top. We know he likes to utilise the inverted 450 as a finisher, but this time hitting the red arrow, the shooting star corkscrew, and it's not quite enough. It's very, very close though. And Ospreay is going straight back up. 680 senton. Wow, Ospreay really going for it. 1, 2. Oh, and again Kota Ibushi kicked out. Ospreay can't believe it after 2 big, high impact manoeuvres. Ospreay now, I think it was a springboard frog splash. The referee was in the way. But Ospreay is really going all out here as a cruiserweight. He knows exactly what he needs to do to defeat Kota Ibushi, but Ibushi just still holding on. And Ibushi's now back in control until Ospreay catches him with that uppercut. Ospreay, Salida del Sol now on Kota Ibushi. Ibushi reversing Ospreay with that arm drag. Ibushi now just taunting away. Ospreay gets caught with that DDT. Ibushi brings him back up to his feet. There's a clothesline and a second clothesline. Ducking Will Ospreay, and a super kick there by Ibushi. Stamping the face by Ibushi on Ospreay. And a drop kick to the side of the head. And now Kota Ibushi looks like he's making his way up to the top. We've already seen some spectacular moves by Will Ospreay. Ibushi with a Phoenix splash, one of his patented maneuvers. There's the pin. 1, 2. Oh, was that not free? I thought that was a free. I heard the referee's hand hit that mat the first time. I'm sure I did. And Ibushi seems to agree with me, but Ospreay stays in this one just. Ospreay looking for that DDT, but Ibushi catches him with a knee in the gut, and then Ibushi looked for another strike until Ospreay caught with a kick in the back of the leg. 2 guys are just really trading strikes, and I don't think that is in Ospreay's interest to trade strikes with Ibushi. Kota Ibushi now trying to get the crowd behind him. Maybe not the best idea to take your eyes off someone like Will Ospreay though. Kota Ibushi, is he looking potentially for the Ibushi bomb? Takes him up. It looks like he is looking for that Ibushi bomb. Into the last ride, sit out power bomb. That's got to be it, surely. 1, 2. No, oh my word, Ospreay's kicked out again. Cannot believe that. Ospreay's kicked out again. A lion salt from the top rope by Ibushi. Standing shooting star press as well. Another standing shooting star press by Ibushi. Dropping an elbow into the inside the knee of Will Ospreay. Ibushi is really going for it now. Both these guys know how much glory will come to them by becoming the first ever Cruiserweight champion here in our SWE Universe mode. Standing Spanish fly by Will Ospreay on Kota Ibushi now into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and again, it's only a 2 count. How are both these guys doing this? This is incredible. It really is. Will Ospreay standing moonsault now on Kota Ibushi. Ospreay now bringing Ibushi back up to his feet, but Ibushi catches him with the uppercut. Sit out, scoop slam, now hook in the leg, in for the pin. Ibushi has all his body weight across the shoulders of Will Ospreay, but it's still not quite enough to keep the man down. Ospreay with the arm drag now on Ibushi. And Ibushi catches Ospreay with a knee in the gut. A kick in the back of the leg, and then a shining wizard as well, right in the face of Will Ospreay with his knee. But Ospreay fighting Ibushi away. Just both these guys are just giving it so much. Ospreay now up to the top rope. Is he looking for the inverted 450? No, another red arrow. Hooks the leg. This time maybe 1, 2. No. Again, only a 2 count. Holy bananas. Holy bananas. Ibushi. Try to take Ospreay up, but Ospreay falls at the back with a neck breaker. I could not believe what both these guys are kicking out of now. Ospreay went for the ace crusher. Ibushi managed to force him away, and a kick to the side of the leg there by Ibushi with such force that it just took out Ospreay's entire lower body, and he collapsed to the ground like a sack of spuds. Kota Ibushi standing corkscrew moonsault into the pin. 1, 2, and again it's only a 2 count. My God, these two guys are determined to come out on top of this one. Ibushi just stamping on the arm of Will Ospreay. Ibushi's taking him up once again. We've already seen the Ibushi bomb once. It looks like we're going to get another, and there it is, the sit-out last ride powerbomb in for the pin, and surely the Cruiserweight Championship is going with Kota Ibushi to mayhem, and it is. There we go. Again, an even spread of the championships here on Octane, just like Showdown the other night. We have the Young Bucks taking the Cruiserweight Tag Team Championships back to Throwdown, and we have Kota Ibushi taking the Cruiserweight Championship all the way back to Mayhem. What a fantastic match that was. And that is just a glimpse of what we're going to be seeing every single week here on Throwdown.